Mayor of Los Angeles says there have been at least 5 ICE raids in her city tonight. As night falls, crowds of protesters are on the streets.
So far, it is tense. Law enforcement shot some flashbangs and some tear gas. And WGN's Angelica Sanchez here in studio with the very latest on where things stand. Angelica?
Well, a press conference in Los Angeles earlier tonight with the mayor called on the federal government to stop the ICE raids, saying that they have caused chaos in the city. This as the Trump administration is justifying their deployment of the National Guard.
National Guard!
Thousands of people took to the streets of Los Angeles on Monday for a fourth day of protests targeting President Donald Trump's immigration raids, his deployment of the National Guard, and now his deployment of 700 members of the U.S. Marines. Reports say troops have been instructed to protect federal employees and property.
The introduction of federal military personnel without direct coordination creates logistical challenges and risks confusion during critical incidents.
Tonight, the Los Angeles police chief says the department is experienced with handling large-scale demonstrations and asked the federal government to keep an open line of communication. LA Mayor Karen Bass says protests Monday have so far remained peaceful.
Nothing warranted the raids. If you remember at the beginning of this administration, we were told that raids would be to look for violent criminals, people who had warrants, but I don't know how you go from a drug dealer to a Home Depot. It makes me feel like our city is actually a test case for what happens when the federal government moves in and takes the authority away from the state.
California state and local leaders are accusing President Trump of overstepping his authority. Governor Gavin Newsom says President Trump is manufacturing a crisis.
Thank goodness we sent out some wonderful National Guard. They've really helped.
President Trump, however, is defending his actions.
We have to make sure there's going to be law and order.
He's accusing California leadership of not being truthful about the situation in LA as protests Sunday night turned violent.
They were in big trouble last night, Peter. You know it. And the night before, and the night before that.
The California Attorney General is suing the Trump administration, saying the state's sovereignty is being trampled.
This was not inevitable. We'll never know what might have been had the president left our state and local authorities to continue the important work they were already doing and were more than capable of doing.
LA's police chief says dozens of people have been arrested in these demonstrations and anticipates dozens more will be arrested as investigations launch into those that participated in violence. Tonight, he says the department fully supports people's rights to protest, but anyone who incites violence, engages in vandalism, or attacks an officer will be arrested. Guys.
Okay, appreciate the update, Angelica.